And I guess that's one of the more interesting points here about Ascension Gaming. We've had other teams in the past, not necessarily within the Southeast Asian qualifiers, but in other regions, respective qualifiers, wherein they'd have a team would be very proficient at a certain strategy, but once a team finds a work around that, then that could be their downfall. Ascension Gaming, that's not really the case because execution has been almost near perfection throughout this tournament. So we'll just have to see if Mega Esports can find a, even with Ascension Gaming constantly capitalizing on who their key players are, could they find not necessarily a workaround, but a way to beat that? So with that said, gentlemen, we've seen what happened during Game 1. I hope you're ready for predictions, and I hope you're still, whoever your heart is telling you, well, sometimes the mind speaks better in this case, but let's go ahead and check out what your thoughts are. Let's start with you, Chisto. For Game 2, who do you think is going to be taking it?
You know, Game 1 wasn't exactly that close. I feel like there were a lot of shaky moments for Ascension, but I am sticking with them to win this Game 2. I feel like they're going to start the adjustments in terms of the drafting phase. They're going to start denying a few picks away from Mega Esports, so still Ascension Gaming for Game 2.
That's right.
I mean, G4 is the maestro of the mouse and the keyboard, you know, the symphony of the skills usage. So, exactly like that, right? You saw how crazy he was on that flash in, just dodging out the Cassiopeia. Anyways, gonna go with Ascension. As long as I don't see any early game pressure yet for, successful pressure yet for Mega, I'll go with ASC.
Yeah,
Amplifier.
I mean, I already got the first one correct. I feel like I'm not gonna go on a profit run again today. I mean, I just feel like I totally lost the combo. But I do agree with the rest of the panel. I think Ascension is gonna take Game 2. Yes, I'm impressed with how Mega was able to play towards a mid to late game. I actually didn't expect it to be that close. I felt like, but that's the thing, you know, it's still Ascension winning, and we just see them making a couple of mistakes. I feel like in Game 2, they'll know that those were mistakes they shouldn't have made, and they'll correct them in the next game to be, you know, even more dominant.
So there we have it. All three analysts still going to be going for Ascension Gaming here. Question is, can Ascension Gaming continue their potential ascension through Globe Conquerors Manila and eventually the Stage 2 Worlds? We'll just have to find out if Mega Esports will allow them to do just that. But for the meantime, of course, Globe Conquerors Manila, this tournament is of course under the regulation and supervision of the Games and Amusements Board. So we'd like to thank, of course, our friends from GAB for being here at the event. Always a pleasure to have the Philippines support our local esports scene. But of course, enough of that you have heard from our analysts right there. We're going to be heading into the action in just a bit. Once again, on behalf of Amplifier, Asarai and Chisto, I'm Arctic, and we'll see you guys after the game.
Talk about that close game in Game 1 for Ascension versus Mega Esports. So guys, welcome back, especially to our online viewers out there, YouTube or Facebook. If you're still tuning in, we thank you so much for still supporting our stream, and also for the audience right now, everywhere in Motivation Arena. It's all thanks to you. Thank you so much for staying. So guys, going to Game 2, I'll be your captain for this game. Alongside with me is Riku. So once again, I'm Vulcan. But now, without any more delay, coming from Game 1, Riku, any thoughts before we talk about these drafts?
Well, obviously very, very excited for this second game because there's a lot to work with Mega Esports. Again, they lost during the semifinals against Resurgence, and it is one of those things whereas maybe they just need time to warm up in this grand finale. It is a best-of-5 series, but one of the things that I am looking forward to is Warlock getting his key picks just to try and match Rocky on that split push, and as well as What the Jess securing a support for him to actually try and engage for the squad. But no questions there. Rise being locked in.
It's gonna be, like I said before, I mean, Rico and I talked about it in Game 1, that this Rise, you've seen it in Game 1, you've seen what it can do. I'm kind of surprised why it wasn't banned out. So I think for Mega Esports, they were quite close. They know what to do here. They have a contingency plan, but let's see how it'll be executed. On the next slide, it's gonna be a Trundle picked in.
Indeed, Trundle being locked in already. Varus is open for the taking if they do decide to lock it in. And of course, yes, they do. So what are the options for Ascension Gaming at this point? Normally, they secure the TAM early on during the first phase, as well as the Misfortune, which seems to be a trend basing from the semifinals matchup against the Kuala Lumpur Hunters. But we'll have to see, as Nixar could pretty much select a huge amount of ADCs available for himself, but we'll have to see.
I mean, speaking of ADCs, you talked about, let's say, Tom Kench. I mean, you see a Rise, most of the time you may expect another Tom Kench, and who knows, maybe they're thinking, they have an ADC, I'm thinking about a Jhin. What are you feeling right now for Ascension Gaming? So yeah, they have a Tom Kench, get your Jhin, still the same drafts as game 1.
Don't repair what's not broken. It seems to me Ascension Gaming is drafting the same thing, what they have started earlier. But if they lock in the Soraka, it is the second time Mega Esports will be using this, as they have utilized this during day number 1 on this matchup, or rather in this series. So we'll have to see. Soraka, interesting pick for Mega Esports.
A bit of insight on the Soraka pick. You may be expecting Soraka. It's not that much of a, let's say, surprise pick here, because we know in the bot lane, the potion nerfs really got to them. They want more sustain, so why not pick up a healing support such as the Soraka? But maybe they're gonna go for more sustain in the team fights. Who knows? Phase 1 ends there. Right now to phase 2. Okay, we're not gonna ban out the Rise, but at least we're gonna solve the problem onto Rocky's Gnar.
Indeed, there's a lot of things that could be flexed here on Ascension Gaming. Take note, Tom Kench before was played at the top side yesterday, and as well, Rise could go anywhere as well, top or mid. But looking back at what happened last time, it seems to me that Ascension Gaming might secure their old picks, but take note, Aatrox is still open. We have seen second phase Aatrox picks before. Warlock has used it during the group stages. We'll have to see. Top lane is super important because, again, I did mention how the top side for Mega Esports enabling Warlock is super important to give room for both Secret and Golden Feed to do their roles properly.
Same last 2 bans there, and yeah, we may expect something like that, especially the way that we're seeing the drafts as of now. So, phase 2, you know the mid lane's amazing. Are we gonna still expect maybe a Secret is gonna match this Rise with another tier stacking champion, such as the Cassiopeia we saw before? He felt pretty confident, but hang on, they're still thinking. Like what we did see, what Ascension Gaming did. Like, no, these 2 picks, the Rise and the Tom Kench, are tricky. They can be actually flex picks. If they have done it before, Rocket did play Tom Kench just in the previous playoffs and also the group stages.
Whoa.
Alone, but I think this Lee Sin pick, you want to touch on this?
Well, it's actually pretty interesting. They're securing this pick for themselves. Very, very confident as well. So if they lock in this Kennen, it's going to be a Kennen Cho'Gath matchup at the top side of the map. So a lot of really, I'm guessing, early ganks that could be initiated, but Irelia being picked as well. This has been selected before by Mega Esports in the mid lane. So everything assembled for Mega Esports, and a lot of heavy CC, silence as well, and a lot of, what do you call this, repairing of mistakes with the Soraka Wish, a lot of heal and sustain. So I'm really excited for this game number 2.
I'm more excited to see also the fact that we're seeing an Irelia in the mid lane. This is type of a matchup. It's very skill-based, but take note, Irelia against Rise, it's going to be a close match if ever, let's say, Secret does have ways to bully the early game of this Rise, but I am still checking out the switches. 15 seconds left. Is this going to be a Cho'Gath matchup against Jhin? I think we may expect a switcheroo. Kennen topside is something more common, something more we're used to see.
Yes, it's definitely going to be very extra interesting if that's going to be a Jhin top and a Kennen 80 carry. But going back to their composition, as you can see, there's a lot of poke as well on the side of Mega Esports with that Varus pick.
Okay, looks like we did run to some technical difficulties on our side, but hang on guys, hang on. I mean, you gotta fix things up before we head on to the Rift. So I think we may be experiencing some pauses, some delays, but you know it's still good. It's gonna be a tight game. I mean, one thing I did hear slight cheers was the Irelia pick. I think you guys want to see high-skilled Irelia plays there, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, Irelia matchup towards the Rise. I'm pretty sure maybe perhaps this is finally the time that, you know, G4 might have a hard time, because recalling back at GCM qualifiers when Mega Esports and as well as Ascension Gaming came across each other, the only time that, you know, Secret managed to win the lane was a winning matchup as well. It was the Jace versus the Aurelion Soul. Jace on G4, Aurelion Soul on the on Secret. Yes, sirree. So we'll have to see how this pans out, especially if you're paired up with a Trundle. Lots of displacement CC being locked in for Mega Esports, and that's something that they could take advantage of. Get that CC lock, burst someone down, move to an objective, and imagine the silence locked as well. No room for escape, and that could mean Tom Kench not being able to devour key targets.
Okay, so devouring key targets is the main role of a Tom Kench. You want to help your teammates survive. So I think when it comes to the way we've seen the Tom Kench played, it's not going to be surprised to see great clutch saves. We've seen it, even the saves over the wall. Even the Tom Kench was on the other side, they still managed to go for a great save. So I think right now we are trying to let's speed it up here, but hang on. We would like to take this time to really thank our sponsors here, especially, I mean, Arctic did mention this is organized by Garena, and also Globe is our main sponsor. It is called Globe Conquerors Manila. But take note, guys, for everyone right now present Mall of Vision Arena, we thank you so much for still sticking through this Best of 5 series. But at the same time, you know, it's gonna be something that you guys are gonna enjoy, because we are actually, I think we're ready.
Yes.
You can see on the screens right now the summary of our drafts here. For those viewers just tuning in right now, it's going to be Ascension Gaming on the blue side versus Mega Esports on the red side. Riku, any thoughts on this draft?
Well, one thing to note is that Rocky on this cannon, imagine the team fights, especially the grouping phase, which is quite common between these two teams, where they want to slow the game down and just try to contest objectives and bait out team fights. And Rocky for sure is going to have a fun time, and that would mean the heal and sustained damage coming from the side of Mega Esports, and the poke as well will be proved to be inefficient if Ascension Gaming has the right setup. So for Mega Esports, they have to watch out whenever they try to secure objectives and do the Dragon or the Baron dance this time around.
So like we did say before, it's going to be a top cannon that's more common and more not of a surprise there. Jin to a Cho'Gath matchup. It was something, okay, it's gonna be funny, but that's not what we're gonna see here, guys. So again, this is the Globe Conquerors Manila Grand Finals of Ascension Gaming versus Mega Esports. What's at stake here, guys? It is going to be the spot going to Worlds. Hashtag Road to Worlds. Live in South Korea at Incheon.
Yes, a lot is at stake here in the grand finale. I'm pretty sure for Ascension Gaming side, a lot of the players are so excited to get back into the Worlds as well. And Mega Esports, a lot of them could probably be first timers to Worlds, and Warlock is the only sole member that has already experienced that.
And we'll see who is worthy of representing Southeast Asia in the upcoming Worlds. Game 2, we are now ready. Let's see how Mega Esports have planned out to fight back against Ascension Gaming's first win in our first game. Ascension Gaming versus Mega Esports. Let's get to it. Game 1 went to Ascension Gaming, so again, this is going to be, you know it, we all know it, momentum on their side. But can Mega Esports take away 1 point, maybe force this to a 4th game?
We did mention how Mega Esports is the type of team that tries to adjust and adapt as the series go by. And game number 2 could be the game. This happened at their semifinals run against Resurgence yesterday, but this time around, Shogath could, and Shogath with that Soraka, I can't imagine, since Lloyd could potentially try and make a play and then just put on that silence on the ground and he wouldn't be able to come back to safety. But a lot of guarding being involved here at the early phases of the game.
It's all about the sustained game here for game 2. We are seeing a Soraka and a Varus. But at the same time, you should glue your eyes on this Aurelia and Ryze matchup. Again, this is the second game in the grand finals that we're going to be seeing G4 on the Ryze. If it's open, expect it, guys. Expect the time where G4 is going to play Ryze most of the time when it's available.
Yes, indeed. I'm expecting Rocky would land a couple of shots already onto Warlock just to make sure that when he reaches his potential in terms of return damage, he would at least be jumped down and available for Lloyd to do the early ganks. But we'll see some explosive plays, especially during level 6. In comparison to previous matchup, whereas Mega has a lot of cross-map play, Ascension Gaming retained that sort of thing, whereas to block out retreat paths for Mega Esports. And this time around, they can't play around that because no Weaver's Wall anymore, no Stand United.
This is smart. Hyzen knew that Lloyd may be in the riverside there, but hang on. He sees Rocky. Onto him, a bit too slow there. Lloyd is following behind, resonates towards the cannon, going in with the strike there. First blood already? Are you kidding me? It's gonna go to Rocky.
Beautiful, beautiful plays there by Ascension Gaming, knowing the fact that they just want to settle with that scuttle. So exit paths being blocked by Rocky, and they immediately just jump into him and obviously get that first blood. Great plays and decision making from Ascension.
And now it's the fact that it was kind of weird. We saw that Hyzen, from doing the Raptors, he thought he had a split second of decision. Hang on, let me just take the scuttle there. But you saw how Lloyd, from straight to the red buff, going straight to the river, catching him off guard, giving him, let's say, an assist and a first blood going to Rocky. And this is the same Rocky that he loves to split push, and you don't want to give him a lib just like that.
Indeed, G4 playing this matchup very well with the auto attacks.
Not too good. Secret quite low. G4 out of mana. He's gonna go! No, hang a flash! Oh! That's dirty! It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade just at the right mana.
Indeed, decides to just take the turret hit and get that solo kill for Secret instead of getting Hyzen with a share. But Warlock right now, because of that red buff, he might have a difficult time, Lloyd.
Oh boy, it's bad here. Colafy may have to use his flash. He's kind of low. He may go over the wall, run it down. He cannot go for the escape. Lloyd with the baited. And now with the flash out from Walter, just getting stunned onto the turret, getting eaten up by Rush. And it's going to be another wipeout in the bot side. Double kill going to the next side.
Man, Mega Esports lane, one of the most low mobility lane you've probably seen, and not a lot of safety, especially you don't have, some sort of peel to work with. And Ascension Gaming is definitely all over the place. They're very happy with what they have achieved so far during the first 4 minutes of the game. And my, oh my, Mega has to slow this down.
And for Mega, they have to respect the lead that Ascension Gaming has right now. Kill score 4-1, but the focus right now is all on the Nectar. Immediate buyback is going to be the Swimness Boots, Longsword, and a Dagger. So that's going to be his first buy there. As for Colin Feet, again, we're going to be expecting the on-hit Varus, but check out Rocky. Press the attack. It's not going to be an AP cannon we'll be seeing, so it's really going to go for more split push.
Indeed, more split push. Rocky's sort of play style here for this game. And Hyzen, knowing the fact that maybe Mega Esports' bot lane might have a difficult time, he might have to split his focus between mid lane just to get the Aurelia going, and as well as at the same time shut down G4 on the rise. But so far, so good for Ascension. And Rocky getting that red buff from earlier is very satisfied as he tries to shove down.
He was pretty much happy to get what he wanted there, but as for mid lane matchup, it was such a close call. I mean, Secret did not really expect. I mean, G4, like we said before, he knows how to play this right so well, so you'd expect him to really go for those clutch plays. Rocky does not have flash, but he does have enough speed to get away from the gank.
Indeed, enough speed as well, even though the flash wasn't available. So his aggression was okay because he just wanted to get the...
Oh, G4 going in for some trade against Secret. He's kind of low, taking a lot of damage from the minions, so he will just back off from that and let G4 safely recall. Yep, sidewise. Look at the aggression that Ascension Gaming has. Okay, you have a Soraka, you have Sustain. You're going to be the ones to try and stall the bot lane. But how long can you keep doing that?
Indeed. Ascension Gaming so far playing a steady and slow-paced game. I'm expecting Lloyd to just pull the trigger whenever he sees an opportunity. But for now, Mega Esports just wants to take things slow just because gold was already being given to Nixar here. 2-0 so far as well. But at the same time, topside for Mega Esports, they wanted to find the opportunity. But again, it is fine for them to take this slow. But at the same time, G4 will be a huge problem later on as well as Nixar.
Okay, Lloyd is right there. Colin Feet has the flash. Oh, he's going in. Silence in place. So that would be more than enough for Ascension to maybe set up for a return gag. At the cost of Colin Feet's flash, that is going to be success for Ascension Gaming.
We'll have to see here. It might be a replication of what happened in game number 1. Here's a gang. Oh, obviously, they want Secret to get going here, to be online, and a part of that is to get and relieve pressure. But so far, Secret is playing the lane safely. He's going to be fine. And Heise is just taking his time farming as well because there's a lot of vision being established on Ascension Gaming side, which actually removes being the proactiveness here. Rocky winning that one there.
Oh wow, look at the amount of trade he's going for that. He will slowly chip down the Cho'Gath. But it's going to be difficult. He does have the passive to regenerate himself. At the same time, you can see the CS in the bot side, 64 to 50. In a way, that's what you expect with the Soraka. You would want to try and slow down the lane, freeze it if you want to, because at this point, they just need to wait things out. Hang on, Heise. Right on top of a blast cone. He's going to be seeing Lloyd.
Oh.
Hide and seek there. Oh, he did not see. Kind of tunnel vision there. Going straight into Heise. It's going to be a failed gang for Mega Esports. Ice Pillar in place to just safely disengage.
Good job by Nixar using the curtain call and try to distract Golden Feet and the rest of the squad at bot side and get a response. But for now, we see Aurelia making the rotations. Wave has been shoved at mid, so she is safe to make a play and try an assist, maybe find an opening and get a pick and get Secret rolling. But so far, safe place by Mega, and they play that well. No summoner spells was actually burnt.
Not just yet, but take note, it's the amount of pressure that Lloyd's doing. Okay, you have a Soraka, you're gonna stay in lane long. Let's stop that. I'm gonna be the one to gank you maybe twice in a row, and that's what we're seeing here. If ever Lloyd had his ultimate, then he was level 5, could not knock back the Varus for his team to set up for a kill. But this is Ascension Gaming again, still dictating on the game flows and early game. Okay, they're controlling it. Come mid to late, let G4 take over the game with the rise.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ascension will be aiming for... Well, they're not undefeated anymore in this tournament. Kuala Lumpur Hunters managed to take that away from them, but that's one of the things that they desired in this tournament. If they go to Worlds, they want to be undefeated. So Mega at this point have faced Ascension constantly in the finals in their own region in Thailand. And so far, it's not looking so good. But a lot has changed for the past weeks since then. And I'm pretty sure Mega Esports has adjusted.
I like the crowd here. They're just cheering out for more skirmishes. Who knows, guys? You may get what you want. I see clappers on the stadium. So who knows? If you guys see Lloyd or Heise, why don't you just do those clappers and root for maybe. I want to see a gang, I want to see a clash, or a kill picked up. But take note, you are seeing G4 in the rise, but it's going to be worth the wait. I guarantee it. He's going to stack up the tier nicely, and it's going to be just a matter of time before you see the same plays you guys saw in game 1.
This is totally understandable, not much pressure on the first dragon as well, and it's safe to say that maybe it's fine, rather it's surely fine to just stay in lane and farm and play safely. That's the reason why there's a ton of control vision, because that's definitely what Mega wants, a good transition to the mid-game to later phases of the game, and make sure that they're not gonna face a troublesome G4 once he reaches his spikes rather.
Okay. Those spikes are gonna
No
come.
pikes.
Those pikes or spikes, whatever you want to call it, but Pike is a champion. So when you're looking at the spikes for these champions, G4, still, as I said before, gonna be stacking up that tier. Hang on. Lloyd's on the scene. Stun does not connect. Kind of close call there for G4. A bit of an off time there for Secret.
Very good as well from Mega Esports. The timing of both junglers are in place, and that's the reason why Ascension Gaming is playing this patiently, not being too aggressive, and they really want a sure kill. Any single advantage for them is very crucial here for Mega Esports, and that's the reason why Ascension Gaming. Here comes the gank.
Here comes the gank in the top catch, going in. Oh, Critical is just there for the disengage. Wilmer coming in. Here comes the clappers. There you go. They're wild. It's not gonna work. Mega Esports trading 1 for 2 there. They're pushing back Nexar. There, the clappers. Keep them up.
The punish has happened there with the wish, with the sustain. Everything just fell into place for Mega Esports, the counterplay. And Ascension Gaming was aiming for that sure, aggressive, proactive movement, but it didn't work out so well because, again, Heise was at the right place and at the right time. Aside from getting a reward with a kill on G4, they get rewarded with a dragon.
And now they're looking at Lloyd. Gonna get stunned, no, kicks away, the Aurelia going in for a fight, Secret, trying to disengage, gets denied, Aiden up there, brought back, flashing away, blast goal! Come on, Rich cannot, he just denied!
Oh my, everybody else, wow. I mean, they did their job right. I feel like Secret did his job right, distracting any sort of steal potential that could happen when Lloyd comes in. He bought some time, but again, it gave another, another percentage onto Lloyd there, and I believe it's fine. It's a fine trade for a kill on towards the dragon.
I mean, when you talk about what Rich did there, you all saw it. We all saw it here in the arena and how he was able to just deny the blast code. That last tongue was enough for him to just wipe it out there. But hang on, Ascension Gaming starting the Rift Herald blind for Mega Esports. They're going to be giving away this Rift Herald for free.
Remember the point, whereas Lloyd definitely want to solo certain objectives and keep people in lane, but looks like because of that loss from earlier, decide to preserve any sort of aggressive plays whatsoever. With Herald, again, the timings of both of these junglers are just perfect.
I mean, you're on bot side, we're going to be on top side there. Look at that. Lloyd, all right. Ooh. Did you guys see that? For a fact, I know that the Herald was taken away, and now the eyes disappeared. So, could this be Heise with the Ice Pillar canceling the Herald? That's actually great there. So, when it comes to the way how Mega Esports are playing, they know that they can't let them have their way just that easy.
Indeed, plan sabotage already, and the timing of backing by the Rise will just leave Secret.
All right.
Let's push.
You talk about Rich, you talk about Secret and his attempt to save Nexar, and also more of a support, more of a killer, more on denial in the side for Mega Esports. Look at that, Rocky, man, that hurts. Wits and instant rush there gets immediate ammo, and not to mention, looks like Rocky with a red buff really pushing in Warlock. Man, it's tough to say, guys. Ascension Gaming just really dictating how the game's going in the early phase.
Indeed, one of the key win conditions for Ascension Gaming, of course, is getting Rocky on a roll here, and Warlock not allowed the space to create plays around the map and just keeping him intact in whatever lane that Rocky is starting to pressure. But we'll have to see as Heise is moving around the corner.
Flash is off for Rocky. Ward in place in a tri-brush, denied of the attempt gank, but G4 going back to the mid lane. Lloyd's on the scene. Are they going to make something work here? But you know that Secret has the Triforce. Maybe Mega Esports. MG, they're trying their best to just fight back the aggression they're doing. But check this out. It's going to be Lloyd going around Secret. Are we going to get Pincer? Don't go for the face check. He couldn't help himself. It's going to be ducked back. It's not going to happen. Stun the next neck. Secret going in with a Vanguard Dash. Wish! Is it going to be enough? No! G4 wipes out Secret. Heiser right now going up to G4. He is being rooted down. Lloyd! There you go, guys. That's what you love. Another kill in the mid lane. Two-man wipeout for Ascension Gaming right there. Vision is the game.
Yes, indeed. All part of the plan for Ascension Gaming, knowing the fact that they could take advantage of certain lanes. And
two-man dive. Is going to survive. Turret is being tanked by G4. Rocky just gets a freebie in the top side.
amazing turret juggle there from Ascension Gaming. Proactive plays all over. It's a matter of how Mega Esports can keep up and deny the pressure and punish these proactive plays, but it didn't happen at all because top side, of course, and as well as mid lane was taken, or rather mid lane had a very good skirmish there.
I mean, that skirmish itself, you could see how much pressure that Lloyd's doing here. I mean, check out the KP there, 5, and of course for G4 5. You can see how well these players are working so well together to try and make the late game come quicker, because you're seeing this gold. Check it out, it's 4K, it's still manageable for Mega Esports, but you're talking about the first seed of Thailand, Ascension Gaming. Man, this is what you expect. They're the ones who represent the country, but now Mega Esports, this is their time to take some revenge. So I want to see, and I guess you guys want to see some revenge come from Mega Esports, but it's so hard to see how Ascension is playing this game.
Yeah, they're playing very, very well, calm and collected, and even though sometimes the gank doesn't work, they still try to do a reset, and it's fine for them at this point. That because of that engage in the mid lane, in the jungle, whereas Lloyd was just lingering around and just hiding and waiting for the correct opportunity, I'm pretty sure Mega Esports would be fearing and warding appropriately and expecting and try to read where Lloyd is and try to match it, because so far during the early phases of the game, whereas Heise was able to match wherever Lloyd is at, but at that point there was no vision. That's the reason why the Secret landed on a trap.
So yeah, Secret is actually the focus right there, and they're trying to pinch him down. But right now for Ascension Gaming, they're going for the top side, 3-man strong there. Instantly takes away the first third of the game in the 70-minute mark. Meanwhile, on the mid side, Rich going in with that Abyssal Void. Secret chasing down. Nexer a bit overextended there. Nexer has the... Oh, he has flash in. He can flash out, but Secret also has flash. Rich left alone. G4 on the scene, going in for the taunt. They connect onto the Tom Cash. Ice Spiller in place, talking down the Tom Cash. 6 kill, big pump. Rich is still alive. Lloyd with a Dragon Rage resonating towards Heise. Wish! It's not gonna happen for you. Run it down. Where are you gonna go? Golden Fade, one more shot. Rich will be the one to wipe him out in the red side of Ascension Gaming. They're not stopping there. They're gonna be flashing from Lloyd. Oh, Secret, you held on the flash a bit too long.
My oh my, Mega Esports' intention was to catch Nixar and everybody else that was there at the Raptor area, knowing the fact that ASC invested 3 members at the top side, and that was their decision, and immediately Ascension Gaming saw this and backed everybody up, and that's the reason why they won this as well. Secret so close to everybody else from Ascension Gaming, and therefore that's the reason why all the CCs landed in place. Holden feet out of position as well, trying to run away, but just as I mentioned, this is one of the most low mobility drafts I've seen here from Mega Esports, and if ever they're gonna go all in, there's no escape anymore.
That last flash in, crit shot there for the Jin, that's more than enough to make things interesting for Ascension. Not to mention, check out your screens, 12-3 kill score. Oh, Ascension Gaming again, same result as game 2, but you know that in game 1, you saw that it's going to be Mega Esports trying to fight back. Is it over? That is the question here for MG, because check out the goal. It's still very manageable. I mean, nearing the 7K gold mark, it's still something MG can work with.
Definitely, and Baron is already there online. And one of the things that Mega is starving to get is try and get a break, because that was one of the first attempts they've made to maybe perhaps match the pressure. Top side, okay, we'll go for mid, but it didn't work out so well, and a lot of kills has been sacrificed there. But at this point, it's just a sort of rinse and repeat strategy for Ascension Gaming, whereas Rocky will continue getting chip damage on the turret. Once it's 1/4 HP, will rotate at top and get the safe, rotate bot to mid, clear the waves, and wait for the opportunity for the collapse onto the riverside down to mid.
3 same drafts we saw in game 1, right now in game 2. And now the Baron is live. You maybe won't be surprised to see the same play they've done in game 1, where they're going to go for the zone, rise against G4 with those pickoffs.
Indeed. We'll have to see what adjustments is going to happen, because this tower, this outer tower in the mid lane is super low at this point, and I'm pretty sure perhaps ASC is very excited to get that. Rocky
Going in, slowing down, going in with a flashing Maelstrom. It's going to be on the turret. Secret very low. Wishes used, but it's still not going to happen there. Secret still gets picked off.
potentially they could get mid, but maybe top. 1-3-1 once again. G4 with this Warlock. Looks like they switched up some matchups here and there. And with that said, G4 is getting what he wants once again. He didn't have a fun time during the early phases of the game against the Aurelia. It was pretty tough, but he still managed to survive that.
Oh, Dragon Rage! But the current call has been cancelled then. G4 for the side, ruling that Golden Feet, removing the marksman of Mega Esports. G4 right now going for the turret dive. There's no root again onto Soraka. Ascension Gaming not going for the dive just yet. They're focusing right now to the inner mid lane turret. Mega Esports going for the defense. But check out bot side. You can see Rocky again doing the same thing before in game 1, pushing in the waves, this time as a cannon.
Indeed, 150 and 141 here on the carries of Mega Esports. Definitely not happy with what has transpired from the past 20 minutes in this game. And obviously Ascension Gaming is getting what they want from the previous game and compared to the previous game as well. So I'm guessing if they get a 10k gold lead.
Oh, that's dirty, denying the recall just for a bit. He was on a ward there, so I think that's going to be a slow recall again. But take note, next rig is Infernal. Check out the Drakes. It's going to be, okay, Ocean Drakes for each there. This is going to be the third Drake. Spawning the Infernal is something I think Ascension wants. Added stats, it's always welcome in this game.
Definitely, every advantage counts here. Ascension Gaming very happy with what they've achieved. All lanes definitely won here, and that's the reason why they can afford to play this 1-3-1 out and no, what do you call this, surprise engage that they could do from afar, because again, there's no Weaver's Wall, there's no Stand United anymore, and therefore they have to bank on catching someone off guard, maybe perhaps in the jungle alone. But knowing Ascension Gaming, they're the type of team, once they get the lead, they'll play it slowly but surely and take advantage of their lead and perhaps get the Baron and then, you know, finish the game. But Mega ain't out just yet. They still can slow this game out. It's just Rocky is such a huge headache to deal with at this point.
And at this point, we are nearing the 10k gold lead. But for Mega Esports, you can see how they're still trying to clear out the way, but it's hard when your mid lane's 1-5. It's really hard when their ADC is on hit, but 1-4-1. Check out the Genixar 403, having 2 items already completed, but it's the fact that you have to watch out for G4's rise. So, Mega Esports, watching game 2 right now, you have to think, are you going to be removing the rise come next game?
That's a very, very difficult thing to deal with, because again, they know that one of Secret's very effective picks was, aside from the Zoe, it is the Rise, and they've used that during the semifinals and allowing a winning matchup for G4. He has a very wide champion pool if you think about it, but Rocky
going in, silence, and that's so disgusting. He's trying to go under turret. Knocked up to the air, Warlock for the clear. Very close call. Managing to connect the knockup will be more than enough for Rocky to disengage.
Yeah, I mean, 1/4 HP already at the top side of the map. Good vision control on all enemy jungle side for Ascension Gaming. So if ever, at this point though, for Rocky, you need two people to deal with that cannon at this point. And even if Secret solos, even if Warlock solos, it's just a very bad transition for both of these champions or players. But right now, Infernal Drake's just gonna boost everything up.
Everything up is boost is the right word there, Riku, as Ascension Gaming is going to go for the third Drake of the game. The Infernal Drake falls to the blue side. Ascension Gaming picks it up. Next Drake is on the Ocean Drake, but hang on, hides and flashing away a bit too early. Gets resonated back by Lord, popping the stasis. Can he make it in time? He does not. The jungler of Mega Esports has been removed at the time where the Baron is alive right now. They're not yet done there. There's a stun going in. Secret trying to get a stand. Vanguard's edge is there for a slow. It's going to be Rich going in for a Devourer. He's going to try to go back onto Lord. Look at Cold Fiend left alone. G4 picks it up. Rumble coming in there. 3-man teleport right there onto what the Jets of Rocco. It's going to be Lord going for the tower dive there. But check out Secret. Love in that inner turret. He's going to be cleansing away from the rune. Here comes the current goal. Secret trying to survive. Secret could not take the hit. Ascension Gaming wiping out 3 members around the map.
Mega Esports started to trickle there, and everything else just went in Ascension Gaming's favor. They played that so well. Managed to catch Heise, trying to ward the Baron just in case Ascension Gaming starts the objective. And because of that pick, everything just trickled. Ascension Gaming taking advantage of everything. And right now, what a gold lead for ASC.
Okay, I did say before that 4K, it's okay, 6K. Let's try to do something about that gold lead. But when you're talking about a massive gold lead like this, it is going to be a 14K gold lead in the hands of Ascension Gaming. That is huge. So at this point, I think for Mega Esports, it's only a matter of time. They have the Baron buff. Next Drake is Ocean Drake, not the Elder. So you're going to have to make Ascension Gaming here. They're going for the slow game textbook, reset, and maybe they're going to go for that pressure that they love doing. Putting Rocky in the bot lane and maybe putting G4 in the top side.
Indeed, one of the things that I mentioned on how Mega Esports can get back in this game and probably slow down the bleed.
I've seen this before, and Secret right now buying some time with the Vanguard's edge, but check out that damage! Are you kidding me? Nixar gets his 5th kill. And now Secret, oh, he can't do anything. Game 2 looks very grim for Mega Esports.
Filthy damage coming from ASC at this point, but I did mention on how Mega could actually try and slow the pace, is maybe try to catch someone in the enemy jungle, but I guess cross that out of the list because vision control and as well as damage from Mega Esports. Not quite sure if it's enough to burst someone down immediately. Rocky, again, doing Rocky things.
There's nothing that you can do against this Cannon Warlock. Are you tagged? Because look at Rocky's damage. It's a Rage Play, the Wits End really working for Rocky. So, you can see Ascension Gaming piercing the base of Mega Esports. Bot lane inhibitor very low. Let's see, Secret trying to chase down Rocky, leaving the mid lane pressure. Ascension going on all the inhibitors right now in the base. It's going to be the last inhibitor left. Ascension Gaming now letting them super minions flood the base. Mega Esports, this is gonna be a very dangerous situation. They need to do something here. Can they buy themselves more time? Because Ascension Gaming are trying to wrap up Game 2. Nexus is exposed. G4 doesn't care. They're going in. Slicing Maelstrom. Last seconds of the match. Last seconds of Game 2. It is going to be over for Mega Esports as Ascension Gaming will take away game number 2. Match point for Mega Esports.
Yes, 2-0 already for Ascension Gaming, and the next game is so crucial. Ascension did play so well. They got their win conditions once again, having Rocky being able to split push with no one being able to match what Rocky has acquired during the early phases of the game, and that was amazing to look at as well. Even though G4 perhaps not as dominating as before during the early phase, but the transition went so well. Lloyd managed to open up a lot of opportunities around the map, and therefore Mega Esports had a difficult time. So I'm really looking forward to what Mega has to do. I'm really expecting some pocket picks this time around because it's going to be do or die.
It's going to be a tough situation for Mega Esports. I think if ever Ascension Gaming goes for that really good 3-0, this just goes to show why they're called the first seed of Thailand. Ascension Gaming had the title of being the Kings of the Sea region. They're still carrying on that title here. So, Rico, I think this is it for us casters. We thank you everyone right now at Mall of Asia Arena and also on YouTube and Facebook for supporting this event. And also, for the viewers out there, we thank you so much for tuning in. But hang on, it's not yet over. We will have one more game, or maybe 2 more games if Mega Esports can take away game number 3. We'll see that after a short break. My name is Vulcan. With me was Riku. Thank you so much for everyone's watching right now and everyone in Mall of Asia Arena for still sticking in. Thank you so much and see you there. Critical is just there for the disengage. One more coming in. Here comes the clappers. There you go. They're wild. Ice pillar in place. Wish to try the later fight. It's not gonna work. Mega Esports trading 1 for 2 there. They're pushing back Nexar. There are the clappers. Wait, the Aurelia going in for a fight. Secret trying to disengage. Gets denied. Ethan up there. Brought back. Flash go away. Blast goes. Come on. Rich cannot. He just denied. Wish, is it gonna be enough? No! G4 wipes out Secret. Heiser right now going up to G4. He is being rooted down. Lord! There you go, guys. That's what you love. Another kill in the mid lane. 2-man wipeout for Ascension Gaming. They connect up to the Tomcat. Ice Spiller in place. Talking down the Tomcat. 6 scared. Big pop. Rich is still alive. Lord with a Dragon Red resonating towards Heiser. Wish! It's not gonna happen for you. Run it down. Where are you gonna go? Golden Fade. One more shot. Rage will be the one to wipe him out in the red side of Ascension Gaming. They're not stopping there. They're gonna be flashing from Lloyd. Oh, Secret, you held on the flash a bit too long. It's up there. Rage is not going in. Secret is gonna extend. Bangers edge is there for the slow. But it's gonna be Rich going in for the power war. He's gonna try to go back onto Lloyd. Look at Golden Fade. Left alone. G4 picks it up. Roundmore coming in there. 3-man teleport right there onto one the just for Rocco. It's gonna be Lloyd going for the tower dive there. But check out Secret. Unlocking the inner tower. He's gonna be cleansing away from the room. Here comes the current call. Secret. Trying to survive. Secret. Could not take the hit. Ascension game. You can see Ascension Gaming piercing the base of Mega Esports. Bot lane inhibitor very low. Let's see, Secret trying to chase down Rocky, leaving the mid lane pressure. Ascension going on all the inhibitors right now in the base. It's going to be the last inhibitor left. Ascension Gaming now letting them super minions flood the base. Mega Esports, this is gonna be a very dangerous situation. They need to do something here. Can they buy themselves more time? Because Ascension Gaming are trying to wrap up game 2. Nexus is exposed. G4 doesn't count. They're going in. Slicing Maelstrom. Last seconds of the match. Last seconds of game 2. And it's going to be over for Mega Esports as Ascension Gaming will take away game number 2. Match point 4.
Labis na naiinip, nayayamot sa bawat saglit. Kapag naaalala ka, wala naman akong magawa.
dahil may sulit na wifi na sa bahay. Mag-load lang sa app. Pwede ka nang mag-Facebook 24/7. Mag-YouTube non-stop. Mag-research, magdamag. Mag-serye babad all night. At mag-video chat ng walang awat. Sa bahay. Kasi sa Globe at Home prepaid Wi-Fi,
To the untrained eye, you look like everyone else. But you have another side. Embrace it with a machine that's worthy of you. Stylish on the outside, savage on the inside. Legion by Lenovo, powered by Intel Core i7 processors.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Globe Conquerors Manila Live, right here at the Mall of Asia Arena. We have just witnessed a 2-0 now in terms of standing for Ascension Gaming. Question is it going to be a clean 3-0? Are we going to be finishing a little bit more early on? It really depends on Mega Esports at this point. But before that, we are going to be introducing ourselves. I'm Arctic, and joining me here on the analyst desk once again is Amplifier, Asarai, and Chisto. Gentlemen, man, what a game that was. But I know you guys are raring to go in terms of the insights right here, but before that, of course, we'd like to thank our partners here for Globe Conquerors Manila. Of course, this is presented by Globe and organized by Garena with our official hardware partner Lenovo, powered by Intel, and special thanks to Bacchus Energy Drink. And not just that, score unlimited free internet for League of Legends as well as Korean content with VIU every time you load HomeServe 15. Hindi kakain data nyo. Promo begins now, so if you don't have a Globe at prepaid Wi-Fi, now is the best time to get one. And for those that are actually here at the venue today, please drop by the Globe at Home booth to get exclusive freebies, #Uliana. And of course, for our Bacchus fans out there, don't forget to visit the Bacchus booth after the finals and claim your free Bacchus energy. Drive your energy. And okay, I think that's enough right there. I know at this point in time, there's a lot of jitters, at least for those that are fans of Mega Esports, because currently an amazing predicament that we're in, at least for Ascension Gaming. Although, unfortunately, their win streak in Globe Conquerors Manila was kind of canceled out by the Kuala Lumpur Hunters yesterday. But of course, the end game here is that one slot to Worlds. So this time, with the draft right there, I'd say it's still a little bit more up to expectation. But what do you think was interesting about that, which translated to the dominating performance we saw from Ascension Gaming?
Yeah, of course. Talking about the draft first, the adjustments from the side of Mega Esports. They brought out the Soraka to try and actually answer the Tom Kedge in lane. Unfortunately, it didn't exactly pan out the way that they wanted to. And, you know, I've seen a lot of first pick Rise from the side of Ascension Gaming just to deny the Rise pick away from Secret, the mid laner of Mega Esports. And I feel like Secret hasn't found the proper counter pick. He tried the Cassiopeia in Game 1, tried the Irelia in Game 2. Still hasn't found the proper formula to defeat GeForce. GeForce has been an absolute monster throughout this series.
Yeah, and I have to agree, you know, the idea about options, right? I think that's really what we're looking at as a team for these games, because you look at Mega Esports and I feel like it's them kind of struggling to find the option that they can use to defeat Ascension Gaming, because in that previous game we saw it's just Ascension again allowed to do what they've always been doing throughout this tournament. It's Rocky carrying, the one being able to stop him, G4 on the rise just doing what he does. We saw the crazy amounts of damage he was just bursting in that game, and I feel like this next game is really just going to be about Mega. The question is really just, can Mega find that correct option, you know, the right playstyle to finally answer Ascension?
I mean, at this point, I think that they should just try to take something from the Karate Kid and sweep the leg. I just want to mean, it all just means that I think they have to bring some cheese into this game, because it's already the final game. If they still kind of follow this certain playstyle that they've done, where Heise tries to make something happen rather than the lanes trying to make something happen for themselves, it might actually work, because you saw how much I think faster Lloyd just rotates the map. Even though there was a certain time in that game where Heise was actually kind of matching Lloyd's presence, where he was in top lane and Heise was also there, I feel like it was just lacking overall. Like maybe in damage, maybe in how fast Heise should act, but still there was something lacking in that perspective.
That's actually an interesting point to bring because clearly what would be more optimal picks. Mega Esports for the past 2 games. Game 1, sure, a little bit more better, but Game 2, it was completely Ascension Gaming, dominating every single minute of the game. From minor moments, but other than that, the highlight reels, it was Ascension Gaming all the way. That said, what other things do you think Mega Esports could look into as far as trying to get back in, I don't know, we haven't seen a reverse sweep just yet within our best of 5 for Conquerors Manila, but what other aspects can we look at aside for potentially going for potential picks that would otherwise catch Ascension Gaming off guard?
Well, right off the bat, I feel like banning out G4 is just not an option for Mega Esports. The man has such a big champion pool that you kind of wasting bans towards the mid lane if you are facing Ascension, but one thing they could do is try and get a favorable matchup for Warlock in the top lane. If they're able to stop Rocky from split pushing and go back to the one defeat that Ascension has suffered throughout this entire tournament, they prevent Kuala Lumpur Hunters with a Malphite pick, prevented Rocky's Camille from actually impacting the map. So if Mega Esports are able to find a way to stop Rocky from split pushing and pressuring them, I feel like that could be their way into this series.
Yeah, I actually really like that point because I feel like it's so important to look at the one loss that Ascension have had throughout this entire tournament, right? You saw KLH, they were able to find the answer. I feel like in the previous game we just saw that was so dominating from Ascension, it was about Ascension, you know, just doing what they always do and always having the lane pressure. We saw in the past 2 games, Mega were always losing all their lanes. So I feel like if they're able to just get that nice matchup in all of their lanes, get through the early game, and then go for the mid game to late game that we possibly saw could have worked in game 1, then I feel like Mega will have hope to extend this into a best of 5.
Yeah. We'll just have to see. So with that said, Mega Esports looking pretty scary at this point. Is the reverse sweep possible? Gentlemen, it's time for the predictions. Are we going to be seeing our champion to Worlds this time around for Game 3? Let's start with you, Chisto.
You know, I feel like Game 1 was a bit close. Game 2, very one-sided, very clean from Ascension Gaming. For Game 3, I feel like it's going to be even cleaner, even more dominant. Ascension's going to 3-0 this.
Asarai.
All right, I felt like Mega played a bit too defensive in the early game and then too much offensive in the late game. If they can kind of vice versa that, switch it up around, maybe they have a chance here. So I'll actually counter that. I'll go Mega this time.
Ah, interesting.
But we'll have to see. But yeah, Mega.
Amplifier time for you to break the score right here. Who are you going with, man?
I mean, I have mixed feelings, right? Because my mind is agreeing with Chisto for sure.
But your body is...
You think about Ascension's place right now. Mega is the only thing standing between them and Mega is the only thing standing between them and Worlds. This is it. If they close this out, it's a direct seat into the play-in. So in my mind, it's like Ascension, they have to win this game, you know. But at the same time, my heart's telling me Mega is going to find something cheesy, you know, something new that they can use to answer against Ascension. But I think in the end, I'm gonna have to conclude that Ascension will 3-0 this. I just feel like Ascension have no excuse not to cleanly play the next game just because of how well they've been playing so far.
So there you have it, 2-1 here on our analyst desk. We'll be heading into game number 3 in just a bit. Is it going to be the last for the day? It's all in Mega Esports' hands. And of course, later on, Sponge Cola will be joining us for an amazing performance to cap off such a great day for Glow Conquerors Manila. The epic conclusion, in fact. And of course, this tournament, Glow Conquerors Manila, is under the regulation and supervision of the Games and Amusements Board. With that said, let's head on to it. Rico and Vulcan, I'll give it to you guys. But for the meantime, we have been your peeps on the analyst desk. Joining me, of course, once again, Amplifier, Asarai, and Chisto. I'm Arctic. See you guys on the riff.
You saw that, you hear that, guys. That's been just a teaser of what's to come next. It's gonna be the band performance, if ever this does go game 3-0 there. So that was just a teaser for you guys out there. So Sponge Cola, as Arctic mentioned, will be playing after this series ends. So guys, welcome back to game number 3. My name is Vulcan, with me is Riku. We will be your shoutcasters for the potential last game. If ever Mega Esports, they don't have any plans, or they simply don't know what to do just yet. But looking at game 2, you saw the attempts for them to fix what happened in game 1.
Yeah, I mean, based from what we've seen from Ascension so far, they're in their play style as well, making sure that even though they're so far ahead in gold in lane matchups, they just want to try and secure it via, surgically removing the towers and inhibitors one by one, making sure that they stick to the books and not get too greedy and secure the win. So let's see, this could potentially be the same draft from what we've seen earlier, but a lot of differences for sure on Mega Esports. Now that's a difference, removing the Tom Kench. For now, I want to see Mega Esports give What the Jess a very good job. There we go.
Finally, everyone's seeing right now, finally, that Mega Esports are now, okay, we can't deal with the Rise anymore. We give up. We'll ban it out. But take note, G4 knows how to play other champions. One thing I did saw, guys, was the Velicos. That was so good. But checking out Ascension Gaming, they're expecting maybe a Rise ban. So they will remove the Zoe, where Secret is very good at and also comfortable using it in this game number 3, which is match point.
Indeed. We'll have to see what the priorities are going to be. We know that Camille is open, but Trundle is going to be first picked instead here for Ascension Gaming. It worked out for them during game number 1. For Mega Esports, they can most likely probably settle with maybe a Shen and, well, Tom Kench is out of the table. Alistar, again, What the Jess with a hard engaged support is what I want to see, not the utility that we've seen from Soraka, because based from the games that we've seen where Mega Esports has won is a very heavy engaged, and Gragas just put some more on that strategy.
Gragas and Alistar locked in for Mega Esports. It's going to be a jungle Gragas, or who knows, the Kindred was banned up because we did expect something like a Gragas to Kindred matchup, but you know that the Gragas has a lot of windows to gank, so Mega Esports will pick that up. Alright, things are looking pretty aggressive right now. Ascension Gaming going for the Braum pick there. So, what's left on the table for junglers? Who are we going to be expecting? Marksman in the hands of Ascension Gaming? Yes, it's going to be an Ezreal.
Another safe lane for Nixar here on the Ezreal, but the, what do you call this? Oh, whoa!
Let's go! Everyone loves it! Clappers here and there. It is going to be a Yasuo. So we did see it before, guys. Everyone here, the Yasuo was banned out in games 1 and 2. So we were all wondering why ban out the Yasuo. So looks like a treat is in store for you guys watching here right now. Yasuo on the side of Mega Esports.
Yeah, take note, Mega Esports usually reserve their mid lane pick during second phase. So every time that happens, Ascension Gaming just merely bans out the Yasuo during the second banning phase. So we'll have to see if this Yasuo pick will work out. I mean, there's so much synergy with the Alistar and the Gragas as well. So obviously, the composition right now is playing with the Yasuo pick.
Wala na, finish na. May Yasuo na dun sa side ng Mega Esports. So you can see a lot of focus on knockups. You can see the Alistar, you can see the Gragas. This is it's right in your face.
Yes.
It's right there that they're going to go for knockups. So Mega Esports, they're removing the Gnar, the Camille's powerful split pushing champions that also the Camille can be a jungle but can be flexed into the top side. So phase 2 ends with the Jhin ban again from Mega Ascension Esports. So Mega Esports right now going for the Jace. And we've seen G4, he loves these assassin mid laners.
Indeed, and in response to the Yasuo pick, we'll be having a LeBlanc on the side of Ascension Gaming. And with that said, perhaps we'll see the Awakened Warlock this time around for Mega Esports, which is one of the key things that could potentially be the turnaround, because again, it's do or die from Mega Esports at this point. But Rocky with the cannon once again.
This is a clever move by Ascension Gaming. They are still wondering what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a Jace top side, it's gonna be Yasuo top side, or Yasuo bot lane. Oh, who knows here? All right.
It is a Yasuo bot.
It's going to be a Yasuo and Alistar bot lane.
Interesting.
Everyone loves it here. Make some noise. It's going to be a Yasuo and Alistar bot lane for an attempt to take back game number 3.
Interesting. Based from what we've seen, Golden Feed has never played Yasuo in the group stages. Coming into the semifinals, and now to the finals, this will be his first time. But Secret has played Yasuo before, so I am not really wondering why Ascension Gaming is still on guard with the Yasuo pick for Secret. But this time around, it's going to be a Syndra, which has been played by Secret before during the group stages. And it's perfect. You've got a very good burst potential from their side to finish the target. And a lot of stuns as well just for the current setup. And this is going to be a very interesting match, Vulcan.
Yeah, it's going to be match point for Mega Esports. If they cannot take away this game, they will give Ascension the title of being the champions of the Globe Conquerors Manila. So this is going to be a scenario where let's hope that Mega Esports picking the Yasuo bot lane, could this be the last resort? Could this be the winning game for them?
Yes, this is something that we've never seen before comp-wise, but this time around for Golden Feet, a lot of weight is on his shoulders at this point, and we've got what we wanted. What the Jess is going to be on a heavy engaged support, and that's a lot of openings and setup for Mega Esports this time around. But do take note as well on Ascension Gaming side, it's a lot of mobility to work with as well.
And we're gonna see that, especially everyone loving the bot lane combo. We'll see it once we load up the Summoner's Rift. This is game number 3 of the grand finals of the Globe Conquerors Manila. Ascension Gaming on the blue side versus Mega Esports on the red side. This could be almost the last game here. We're hashtag Road to Worlds. We are ready to load up the Summoner's Rift. See you all there. We're ready. Game 4 starts right now. The arena is alive right now for game number 3. Will this be last game? Will this be Ascension Gaming taking away the title, making this a 3-0? Who knows? But we'll see here on Summoner's Rift.
My oh my, but I'm really expecting some flash plays once again from What the Jess, flash knockups here and there, and a lot of early game engage from the side of the Gragas. Very, very reliable CC knockup as well on several lanes. They do have enough damage, especially mid, top, and bot for Mega Esports to supply the heavy CC and damage as well. So I'm so looking forward to how Mega Esports, like aside from adjusting towards the draft, aside from that, adjusting their mindset as well after having been defeated twice in a row in a very dominating fashion.
Mindset is one way to really put it in there. Very good. Great point there. The mindset entering a best of 5 series is every game is just that build up. If we're going to be seeing a clean Leo from Ascension Gaming, but I think we're waiting for something exciting in game number 3. Maybe we're all hoping for game 4. Maybe the crowd wants more. We'll see how Mega Esports play it out. Can they start something like a reverse sweep?
Definitely, it is possible. A lot of the crowd cheering from the poke, the brawn to the Yasuo. Obviously, Yasuo, one of the
He's the
players.
star.
Oh, rather, champion by the
he's
crowd.
the star in this game here. So let's hope that Golden Feet finds success in the bot lane. But now you can see Ascension Gaming. They're trying to invade or trying to spot out Mega Esports. They know the Dragon is going to start red side. Look at that. What the just already in the blue side of Mega Esports. Hang on. What's
Early
happening
game poke
here?
could be done, perhaps. Maybe burn a summoner spell or something.
That was a great blind there. Oh! That hurts. Point blank misses, but they don't care. They're still going in for the invade. Hang on. Still Tempest. Gonna go for the knockup there, going for the zone, and that will be enough for now.
Mission failed or accomplished, maybe half accomplished. All they wanted to do was poke so that to consume. Oh my gosh.
Secret, it's not even 2 minutes and he's already chugging down the corrupting potion. Maybe he's an alcoholic, he's chugging it down a lot. So Ascension Gaming at this point, G4, this is what he loves. Those assassin mid lane champions, and again going in, Ignite is up. Ooh, Ooh, Secret! Respecting the damage, he just finished up his Corrupting Potion stacks. Meanwhile, G4 is still very, very healthy.
Very aggressive style from G4 with that level 1. Obviously, W plus that Corrupting Potion is going to be super painful with autos as well. So obviously at this point Secret forced to back away, but one of the things to take here at the bot lane matchup is Ezreal has very low wave clear, so I think that's one of the things that Golden Feet could take advantage when he gets his item power spikes and just maneuver throughout the minion waves and gain the advantage. And a lot of air quote poke and harass could be suffered by Nixar if he's not careful. And I'm assuming there's a lot of vision going to go around in the later phases of the game just to make sure that the perfect setup will not happen for Golden Feet later on.
Okay, for us for Golden Feet here, the perfect setup, it's gonna come soon. I gotta say, there's a lot of knockout potentials here. The Syndra, the Jace, everyone in Mega Esports side can help set up a kill, but can they reach to that point? Because in patch 8.15, we know that marksmen are coming back here, but Ezreal is a different case because he doesn't really rely on crit items.
Indeed, just safely poke them, different build path. Warlock at this point though, almost a very comfortable matchup for himself here, Warlock. So this is a different kind of game in comparison to the rest of the games.
But check out the damage onto Rocky. It's going to be a different cannon build here. This time you can see on his keystone, he's going for more burst damage instead of the press the attack port we saw against the Cho'Gath of Warlock.
Definitely cloth armor as well as the first item, so it will mitigate a couple of damage or harass from the side of Warlock. But at this point, I feel like Nixar and Rich are playing this matchup quite nicely because honestly, they're not forced to do any proactive plays unless Lloyd just tries to visit this bot lane.
They're setting up for something here. Lloyd coming into the bot side. It's a flash out from Golden Feet with one of just trying to block the damage. And comes the Ice Pillar. Exhausted base. Golden Feet is the focus here. Steel Tempest for the re-engage. Let's go. Knock up. Not gonna happen there. Onto Lloyd. He does flash away. It is going to be a counter gag coming in from Mega Esports. Heise on the scene.
Looks like Mega won that trade as 3 summoner spells has actually been used in comparison to Mega's 1 summoner spell alone. So Mega will gladly take that exchange and just simply walk away and maybe try and put down some vision in case Lloyd comes back for the second time around as Golden Feet doesn't have flash anymore.
Yes, Golden Feet doesn't have flash. Same for Nixar, going in for the return gag here. Heise trying to go in for the body slam flash, does not connect there. And it's going to be Nixar up in the air. Windwall to try and deny some last hits. Lloyd's on the scene, can he go for something? We're waiting here, we're all watching. Ascension Gaming. Are you going to pull the trigger? They're a bit low in mana, so they're going to be a bit more reserved and going in for another trade.
In this scenario, the dynamics have obviously changed. Before, we had a very good focus on Secret alone in the mid lane with that Aurelia pick at game number 2. But because of the necessary adjustments that had to be made, obviously it hasn't been working out so well for Mega Esports with that sort of strategy and shifted the heat map, or the pressure rather, on bot side. So far I'm expecting a lot of ganks coming from Heise rather. Especially when Golden Feet gets his level 6 and everybody gets their key ultimates to make things work. As once the burst comes in, it's very tough to actually manage to escape that, even if Nixar has a possible flash or has a possible arcane shift.
And for the viewers out there, especially our international viewers, you may be wondering why the crowd loves the Yasuo. You know that this is the best champion you want to use on rank. This is the best champion, highest pick rate, but not the greatest win rate there. So that's why we're seeing a lot of excitement here. But looks like Rocky going in for the flash in. Slicing Master could not land the stun, but there's the Ice Pillar. Trying to pinch Warlock, but that's going to be okay. No kills yet in topside.
Flash was actually being used before.
Getting some trade-ups here, but it's all about getting those level 6. You can see here G4, level 6. As for Secret, not going to be hitting 6 soon. Now he is. So in this matchup, you would want to see a Syndra have a safe time, trying to just clear the wave. Once you're level 6, it's going to be a point-click burst. But if you don't even have the items to do that, you're gonna let G4 really snowball in his lane.
Indeed, he's playing the matchup super well and dodging and just walking out of those dark spheres from Secret and playing it so well and harassing at the same time. So this would put Secret in an awkward position and limiting the choices where Heise could actually gank the lane, and it actually puts Lloyd in a less pressured mindset because he's fine in the mid lane, and I can just focus on farming, get my items, and just already find certain opportunities to take advantage of against Mega Esports.
And this is the fact that we're seeing a lot of shift in styles here. Hang on, double distortion in. It's gonna be Secret. Ignite's taking his very low first spell finally in the 8-minute mark. Last tag! Secret! Survives! Way to go for the potion!
G4, the
Flash
wave is
in.
pushing.
Can he go for a flash in there? He doesn't want that to happen, but he cannot help himself. He will be forced to just go back. It looks like the potions are working.
Potions are working indeed. Very, very clutch pot there from Secret. But at this point, again, Secret is not having the best time of his life here, and a lot of emphasis in comparison to earlier. I mean, it matches so well. A lot of early ganks could come from Mega Esports due to their composition with that Gragas, and therefore bot lane might be a very key lane for them to either deny or take away that Infernal Drake. It's going to be a huge boost for them.
Everyone wants the Infernal Drake, so you can see a lot of investments. Not to mention, guys, you can see the vision score here, and also it's all comes down to Ascension Gaming still playing it carefully, because one simple win wall can just deny the entire engage from Ascension Gaming, especially the Glacial Fissure, if Mega Esports can time it right. So they're taking their time here, but seeing how Ascension Gaming is trying to play out this game, take note again. I like to emphasize that this is match point, so you know that MG are trying to minimize their mistakes.
Indeed, waiting for the correct opportunity. This could be it for Mega Esports.
Up in the air, last spread used onto the broad mix zone is ticking. Golden Feet still focusing onto Rich. Rich does have the Glacial Fissure. Oh! He could not cast it in time. It is first blood going to Golden Feet.
Even though the timing was right for Ascension for that exhaust, the damage is just too immense, and Braum is still obviously very squishy at this point of the game. So with that setup, that's something that Ascension should be pressured to do something about and try to shut down Golden Feet before anything snowballs out of control.
They immediately respond here. Teleport coming in. Lloyd on the scene with the Frozen Domain going in for the engage. Ice Pillar slowing down Golden Feet. He's still onto what the just there. Teleport used right now. So I guess it just instead, actually, guys, it's going to be a teleport canceled by Rocky. He will not commit to the bot lane.
Indeed, the wave was shoving in favor of Mega Esports. They obviously don't want to, speed up the laning process for Rocky and wants to stay there as much as he can, farm the items so that he can transition well into the mid game, and that's the right call for Ascension Gaming, not being too aggressive. Obviously wanted to pull the trigger right there, but because of this matchup, it's still a little bit too tricky and not be super aggressive.
Aggression coming in, cast misses, Slashing Master, buying some time on the turret. It's Rocky being taken down by Heise. Teleport canceled by Nexar in the bot side.
Indeed, cancel teleport for great execution from Mega Esports with the dive. Warlock is getting what he wants, and this is one of the key moments for Mega Esports to transition well into the mid game. If not, then maybe take one win away from Ascension Gaming and shut down their momentum. So far, so good, but the story is so far, even if bot lane loses, G4, if you don't try to shut him down, he will try and make the plays during late game. And Secret is playing this lane well, safely, for sure. No deaths yet given to this LeBlanc on this G4. So Mega Esports playing it well. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Wow, G4 with the Ignite kill. The amount of damage is just too much. I guess at that point, his Scatter the Weak was on cooldown, could not deny the engage coming from G4. So, it's gonna be G4 taking up one kill there. So maybe this could be the start to Ascension Gaming. Wrapping it up, who knows?
We'll have to see as Lloyd is making his typical rotations here. It's either establishing vision on that Rift Herald just to make sure that Mega Esports will not be able to push down that top sides too fast, because obviously Ascension Gaming, what they want is to leave Rocky there and let him just keep farming safely. But again, Cold and Feet is having a nice time on the bot side of the map here against Nixar and Rich.
You talk about top side being pushed in, but you can see Warlock's items, Hex, Drinker, Threads, really respecting the AP damage here. G4 walking in, goes in with a tether, Warlock rooted on the turret, 3 members piling up under the turret there, Warp Gate speed boost, flash in from Lloyd, Hex Drinker has been popped, trying to get away, Warlock makes it safely under the inner top lane turret.
Because of this top side pressure, either Mega could get the Infernal Drake or get a dive onto Rich and Nixar, and I'm pretty sure Ascension Gaming sees this coming. That's 4 people down at bot, and they'll gladly take an exchange of turrets and try to clear the wave. Probably not going to give this up just yet, but they should be careful.
This
What
is
the Jess?
dangerous. Glacial Fissure was used to buy some time. First turret still in the ground for any teams here. Mega Esports, they're trying to rush it down. You can see Ascension. They know this. They need to rush this Herald. Look at Warlock! Oh my god! That feels so good. But in the end, the steal didn't happen. Lloyd still picks up the Herald. But hang on, it's not yet over in terms of trading objectives. You can see right now, around the map here, MG, they took down the first turret. Now, can they take away the first Infernal Drake here? Hang on, Ascension Gaming responding for the contest here.
No Subjugate, no Glacial Fissure, and a lot of key ultimates that could potentially burst Mega Esports down. And a lot of respect from MG here, just allowing the Infernal Drake to happen, as there's a lot of outplay potential that could occur at that juncture. But so far, good job from Ascension Gaming.
That was smart for MG. I mean, they know for a fact that Sacred is in no spot to even try and help them out. You gotta respect GeForce Leblanc there. He goes in and out, and they can't do anything about it. So, this is MG steadily planning what's gonna happen in game number 3. You see them having a good sort of 0-2, but now they're being cautious. They're not letting it get ahead of themselves. They're still very controlled here, especially disciplined and restraining themselves from being too aggressive.
Indeed, Ascension Gaming definitely wants a clean series for themselves. So slowly but surely is the strategy for both of these sides, and that's the reason why we often see a very slow laning phase. But this time around though, because of the Gragas pick, Lloyd is forced to make movements around the map as well, but that's gonna be another Infernal later on. So Ascension Gaming, if they get this, imagine G4 already winning his lane, very explosive damage. We've got 3 very squishy targets on the opposite side, and normally he doesn't really have to compromise his own position just to get the damage in. He can just double you out, but still does his job right. And G4, once again, trying to find that opportunity we were talking about. But we'll have to see. Just a vision control or deward will happen there.
I mean, the opportunities that, let's say, Ascension Gaming is going for, you can see that they're trying to go for it. Yeah, it's there. They just need to make it work. But you see Mega Esports at the same time, every time that Ascension is there, they just simply pull out and back away. They're hanging on. Isaac cast was tethered down. Stopwatch. It's now broken. They're now going on to G4, but it's still very scattered in, hiding in the brush side, trying to chase down. No, they're not gonna commit. Leaving him alone. No chase on LeBlanc. Who knows? You might be outplayed just as before.
Type of team that really does well on collapse plays and counter plays, so they had to respect that, even though probably LeBlanc is one of those slippery champions in the game.
Hang on, coming in, last breath, and then Rich will be flashing out from that engage. Flash was burnt. Hang on, Flash is not off for Rocky. Can I go for the hard engage here? Top side, Warlock. That hurts.
Yes.
But that's what the opportunity you were talking about before, Rico, that they're looking for. They got it in the top side.
Nixar is playing safely in this game as well. He has the Arcane Shift and Flash, so it's one of those things whereas you have to catch the rest of Ascension Gaming off guard, and because of the composition that Mega Esports has, it's all about the anticipation game for the rest of bot lane here on ASC, and therefore the only target that they could catch so far was Rich. But then again, as long as the gold has been equalized, and that's what we're seeing right now, they can't necessarily burst down the targets that they want to.
But take note, Ascension Gaming, they still have the Eye of the Herald. It was gonna expire. Now they finally used it on the red side. Where is this guy gonna go? Crawling to the bot lane. But right now, Secret is there. He can't intercept the Rift Herald, so this can deny the pick from Ascension.
That ward, that control ward over at the red side, red side jungle at the red buff has been there for like 10 minutes, a good 10 minutes already. So value already being added there. Secret, Rocky might go in.
Doorbell in, Maelstrom, stun happening, Secret, unleash power of the Rocky. How's it going in? Flash out from this cannon. They're chasing in, Body Slam misses, Chilling Spy for the slow. Rocky still gets away with the cost of his flash. The Herald could deal some damage there. Hang on, Lloyd. Fisher getting onto the Warlock, flinging him away. Fisher over the wall. There's the engage and the Frostbite. That's the stun they're looking for. That's the lockdown on the turret. What an assist from Reg on the other side. Golden Beam with the wind wall trying to deny for the engage. Pulverize and last but two members on the turret. Last Frost. Mega Esports re-engaging, but Ascension Gaming with a shot down from Lloyd. Double kill going to the jungle of Ascension Gaming. Trying to work something here in the top side. Great attempt, but in the end, they wrap it up.
They wrap it up indeed. Imagine they've been in between the outer and inner top turret as well. Such an aggressive and confident play from Ascension Gaming, and the timing was right, and Golden Feet missed his mark. Such a slippery champion, and as well as a very talented player G4 is, and because of that, the key target wasn't able to be secured there, and as well as stopwatch is also one of the key things that they could do to stall against this Yasuo pick whenever he dives in, and you're not going home, G4.
Wait, that was actually blind. They did not see. There was no ward there. How they know? It's G4 going in with a distortion. The minigame is on. G4, distortion away. Horizon just coming down. Tether down. Ignite's taken. G4 staying alive. Can he go? Warlock. Goal misses. G4. Loved it, everyone loved it. Great performance from G4, guys. But he did survive, denying the kill from Mega Esports.
That was the perfect opportunity for Mega Esports to maybe make a punish of some sort, but again, G4, 3 members invested at top side. G4 played that so well. Again,
it's just too good.
Too good, man. G4, I mean, rather, Infernal Drake is about to spawn, so I believe this would be one of the contested picks that Ascension Gaming is aiming for, allowing, the LeBlanc to keep getting all that damage, as well as Nixar here with the strong pokes.
Nixar with those pokes, especially with the barrage, can clear out the waves, but check your timers, guys. It is 20 minutes right now. Baron is live at the same time of Inferno. Ascension Gaming, they have a lot of things to take here. Inferno is up. I won't be surprised to see some movements from MG to try and scout out the Infernal Drake pit.
Indeed. Earlier, we saw Rocky just soloing his lane, getting chip damage on towards the tower. But this time around, he had LeBlanc winning the lane, G4, and assisting on taking that one out. Therefore, just leaves so much space for Rocky to create plays, as just as you mentioned, this is the bursty AP build, not the on-hit cannon, that split push that we've seen in the previous game. So right now, G4 is on the hunt.
On the hunt there, teleport is being popped. They're drawing this Alistar, going in with the last bet onto the Braum. Fissure up in the air, Golden Fiend, no escape, Ice Pillar! Locking him down! It's gonna be the cast being used, but like I said before, the lockdown is there.
Oh.
G4, way to tease Mega Esports.
G4 playing a dangerous game!
Teasing them is Secret! One more in the way, Warlock takes him down. That's gonna be Mega Esports trying to win this fight, but there comes Rocky with a slicing Maelstrom in from the backside. This is going to be a 4-man wipeout in the mid lane as Ascension Gaming takes down 4 members of Mega Esports.
Good read from Secret there with a Scatter the Weak, as The LeBlanc goes back, but G4 with the bursty damage. Even though he died, he did his job already, and the rest of the members can just follow through with the damage. And Mega Esports had to give out this Infernal Drake. Let's take a look at the replay there as G4 just doing G4 things. Golden Feet couldn't find the target that he wants, and it's the Braum once again. Already tanky, can't burst someone down, and at that point, he just explodes from the damage. And Heise just throwing that out there. No available special ultimates to use for a potential team fight and turnaround.
Check this out. Oh man. G4 knew exactly how to play that, but Secret had the Scatter the Weak available for that stun. But in the end, this is Ascension Gaming wiping out the members of Mega Esports on the blue side. This gives them also the second Infernal Drake. Now, the question is, the Baron. Who's gonna go to here? You know that Ascension Gaming, okay, we have double Infernal Drakes. We have a lot of lead on our side, but you know for a fact that these teams, especially Ascension Gaming, they're gonna take their time. They're still gonna go for those very low risk and really on their side here.
Indeed, they want to make sure that the lead that they have acquired for the past few minutes will not go to waste. And at this point though, Rocky would definitely want to get that outer bot turret, create more moments and open up the map for G4.
Oh, why is it trying to... Ooh. Is it 4v1 here? G4 sidesteps the stun. Oh, shock blast, unleash power. Warlock takes him down. It's going to be G4 removed from this map. A bit of a dangerous play, a bit of an aggressive. At the same time, teasing too much for Mega Esports. They have enough. We're done with you. We're gonna wipe you out. 30 seconds left on the death timer.
Like a moth to a flame, Mega just wanted that kill onto G4, but little did they know that G4 was just actually leading the cavalry, leading Mega to the death squad of Ascension Gaming. But at that point, it was indeed punished, and they're capable to do so as long as they have the necessary CC and damage to supply it. And Syndra is the answer, as they have a lot of burst from Secret.
At this point, for Secret, his job is, I'm gonna point and click my ultimate onto G4. If I see him, I'm still gonna go for it. And I'm gonna let Warlock try and burst him down with his own damage. So, if you see G4, you can expect Secret instantly popping the ultimate here. But you know that when the Baron is live here, Mega Esports and Ascension slowly crawling into the side here, trying to establish their vision control on the Baron.
It looks like Mega Esports is starting to read specifically what Ascension Gaming has been doing, because they know that they do have the damage advantage at this point of the game, for especially on G4, so perhaps they could make a bait play.
Here comes Secret setting up for the Death Brush. Let's hear it out. Unleash power will be enough. That's the pickup that we're all looking for. Now it's gonna be Ascension Gaming again losing G4. If we can not pick you up, we'll just wait for you, and that's the point-click ultimate that they wanted on the Syndra. You see G4 instantly burst them down.
Good vision control as well, making sure that their secret bait or secret plan wasn't going to be sabotaged there, and they will get rewarded with a top lane push on that outer turret and more control on the Baron side. It is the 25-minute mark already, and the Baron, as the game progresses, it's going to add a lot of value, especially taking down all of these objectives. But for now, G4 could probably try to play a little bit more reserved at this point, because they don't want the most, effective champion here for G4 in this game to just die from a pick.
Especially G4 with his job here to just look for someone, burst him out, and just get out. But that's so hard for him to do because of the Syndra on Secret. Look at his items there, Morello, Sword Clothes, and Luden's Echo. He's going for flat magic penetration there. Same thing for G4, building towards it slowly. But it all comes down to G4. Okay, you have all the mobility you want, but you cannot run from the ultimate of the Syndra.
Indeed, and they're most likely going to try and slow the pace, and Gold is slowly trying to be equalized already from Mega Esports side, and they're making the right call. Just establish vision, not giving any opportunity for any sort of sneaky plays from Ascension Gaming, because again, they do have the necessary damage to try and burst someone down as well. But again, very familiar rotation or call rather. 1-3-1, they're just gonna try and reset the waves just so that Mega Esports has to decide where to put their resources. And Syndra definitely knows that G4.
G4. Come on, ultimate. He was waiting for it. He didn't have flash. He didn't have flash, guys. It was on cooldown, but we were all waiting for it. He's gonna flash ult. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case here. Now Ascension Gaming starting things off with the Baron side. Control ward in place over that wall. Heiser and what the Jess has been spotted there. Baron is ticking right now. 7.6k mark.
Oh!
Slicing Master going in on the Golden Feet. He's the focus right now. Disengage with the cast here. Teleport coming in. Will it be in time? Clash of Fisher, guys. It's going to be a two-man knockdown. Warlock on the scene. It's going to be Golden Feet still alive. One more hit and he's not going to be taken down. Meanwhile, on the Riverside, it's going to be Ascension Gaming still surviving with Nixar getting the triple kill.
This is Nixar's moment, and good strategy there for the side of Ascension Gaming, trying to block the retreat path of Mega Esports, because obviously that's the perfect setup for a Yasuo composition. Everybody's clumped up in a single area.
You're very low. You don't want to risk this Baron. So, what Mega Esports wanted to do there, guys, was to try and do something. We don't want to give the Baron too easy, just like that. So, they went for the contest. Yes, they were able to stop it. But I feel like this is making Esports feeling a bit more confident. Right now, they can start fights, but we're just waiting for that Infinity Edge, I think, for this Yasuo to be picked up, because he did get the Sterak's and the Phantom Dancer. Once he gets the Infinity Edge, who knows? We may expect the Yasuo we all love.
Yes, this is a great bait objective, and just trying to block the path of Golden Feet and what's the Jess as well. Only one person gets that knock-up and that last breath. So Golden Feet at that point just want to go away from the fight because he's super low. But Secret tries to do secret things, but it didn't work out so well. Nixar wasn't stunned. He flashed away from Scatter the Weak, and therefore no stuns available. But at this point, map is completely open for Ascension. And Mountain Drake, that's the third dragon once again for ASC.
For Ascension Gaming, I mean, they're taking away this Mountain Drake. Maybe it will give them an easier time split pushing on the top side or the bottom lane. We always see this 1-3-1 configuration for Ascension Gaming. Put G4 in the top side and also Rocky in the bottom lane. We see these all the time. Even right now, they're trying to push out the waves, set up for that Baron. It's going to be easier, I think. Who knows? I mean, Mega Esports, they have their summer spells up. Check out Secret. He is the key to just remove G4. But if you tunnel too much onto G4, you leave behind Nixar. Like before, he just got a triple kill just like that. Every member of Mega Esports, they were exhausted. Fisher. What a miss there. Pulverize combo. Lloyd flashing away. Colopi going into the trundle. He's very low. When one in place. Double lock up there. Oh, Rocket going for the slicing master, blocking down Golden Feet. That's going to be a 2-for-1 train in the top side. Ascension Gaming going into the inner top lane turret.
Just as we mentioned, a lot of the picks from Ascension Gaming side are quite mobile. So if ever What the Jess wants that knock up in, they just either Arcane Shift away or either W away. So all of these setups for Golden Feet has been just one-man engages, and at this point of the game, you cannot burst them down like before.
I mean, we know that for Mega Esports, they're trying to go for those engages. They're trying to go for those Yasuo engages where they get multiple knockups and go for it. But at this point, I feel like Mega Esports are a bit impatient. We did see the same Mega Esports when we saw them how they played yesterday in the semifinals, where they were a bit too eager to start things without really understanding the risks they're taking. Because check out the gold lead here. It's not that big just yet. It's only a slight 5K, nearing the 6K mark. Very manageable for Mega Esports. Check out the items here. Okay. We did see the stopwatch. I was expecting maybe a rush to the IE, but they're gonna go full defensive. And yeah, just G4 doing G4 things. No wards, instant pickup.
Exactly, no vision. So it's very, very scary to walk around and probably try to establish vision. It's nobody's system. You were just alone there, Secret. So at this point, they got what they wanted. They got one main damage dealer on the side of Mega Esports, and that is the go signal for Ascension.
Nice way to knock him back, but he goes back in with a distortion. Heise following the predator, trying to burst. Oh, yes! But G4 had the stasis. He is still alive as Rocky goes in with a slicing maelstrom. Guardian Angel has been pumped. They're trying their best to take down G4. It's not gonna work. 3 members of Mega Esports have been removed from this fight, and Ascension Gaming will take away the Baron buff.
Warlock, seeing as the fight has been lost when Secret and as well as Golden Feet was taken out, Heise as well decided to just split push at the bot side of the map is one of the things that they could just take for now, but things are not looking great for Mega Esports, and Ascension Gaming are getting what they want. Obviously, the transition for this Yasuo pick, which Mega Esports decided to build around on as their last resort coming into this game number 3. Transition didn't work out so well, so once he gets the establish, or rather the knock-up, and he activates his ultimate, it's not going to be enough in terms of damage, and at this point, Stopwatch is one of the primary enemies that you could, it's a good deny onto the consistent damage from Golden Feet, especially he opted for a lot of defensive items for Yasuo.
Okay, for defensive items, as we did see the Guardian Angel, but I was expecting maybe something more damage. They need that. They want to survive the fight, but it's very difficult when you're talking about burst champions such as the Cannon. We are seeing even the LeBlanc. So it's a more of a hide and seek game here for both teams, with Secret and G4 playing tag.
Indeed, Proto Bell already completed for Gragas earlier, but looking back right now with the Baron buff, just gonna keep up with the pressure, maybe perhaps find the necessary pick that they want, as G4 is alone here, but Ascension Gaming is doing the job.
Going bang over the wall, going in with a lockup there, last breath for the lockdown. He still has the zones for the defense. He does flash over the wall, Ignite's taking. It's going to be Ascension Gaming going to the top side. Teleport coming in for the immediate response. Warlock is there, but nothing happened. They're safely disengaged, burning the teleport, burning the pressure. He did at top bot side. Now, mid lane inhibitor is now exposed. Ascension Gaming very close to representing Southeast Asia in the upcoming world. Here it comes, mid lane inhibitor is down. G4 is winning away, going for some takeouts there. Here it comes, stand behind, engage. There's the wind wall. He was anticipating the glacial feature, but gets denied. Inhibitor on the top side is now exposed. They're going in. Minions are right now flooding to the base. Heise going out with the flash. It's going to be Warlock and his friends. Mega Esports still defending the base, buying themselves more time.
This is indeed a typical ASC or Ascension Gaming thing, whereas it's so close. They can almost taste the victory of the 3-0 and representing Southeast Asia for Worlds, but again, ASC is the type of team that it's fine to take things slow as long as it's a very safe approach. Even though they're quite in the lead already, they're gonna do this in a textbook manner and settle for pushing bot side, try to whittle their defenses slowly but surely, because they know that they have the necessary damage to contest either objectives or towers.
Oh, going for a face check. Lord is up in the air, they're engaging with the last breath. Glacial vision for the 3-man lockup with Rocky going in with a slicing maelstrom, trying to check down. Heise trying to get away with the problem, but not gonna happen. It's Secret left alone, flashing away. He's not gonna survive. Nexar with the double kill.
That's a lot of timers. That's long timers here at the late game, and only Warlock and what the Jess there to actually defend, and ASC is so happy to march freely on towards the base of Mega Esports.
They're trying to go for those slow push, but seeing how 4 members of Ascension Gaming, very focused. They're going for the end. Is it going to be 3-0? Warlock is left to defend with what the Jet. It's not going to happen. We have a representative for Southeast Asia, Ascension Gaming. They are worthy of moving on. They will be a representative in the upcoming Worlds live in South Korea. Congratulations, Ascension Gaming.
3-0 is the deal here for Ascension Gaming. They worked so hard, so well. Again, group stages, a lot has seen that they looked a little shaky during the group stages of GCM. But semifinals and now to the finals, 3-0 against Mega Esports. They're looking really good and very proud, of course, as they will be representing the Southeast Asia region at Worlds.
The crowd are cheering. This will be our representative for Southeast Asia. And I think Ascension Gaming still holding true to their title, Kings of the Sea, showing what they got. Clean 3-0 for the grand finals. Right now, we're going to be seeing the players shake their hands. And of course, every summoner watching right now, everyone who just joined us in the journey starting from group stages, we thank everyone in Manila Arena. We thank everyone watching online for supporting them and watching how they ended their journey here.
Man, imagine G4 Lloyd back at Worlds as well. And again, during the group stages, they were undefeated. Then came semifinals. Kuala Lumpur Hunters put a dent onto their armor, but now finals, look at them, they're so happy. A very well-deserved win for Ascension Gaming here.
And for Ascension Gaming, again, congratulations. Next up is gonna lift up the trophy. Again, guys, round of applause. Round of applause, everyone cheer! Mall of Asia Arena, this will be your representative. Ascension Gaming are worthy. And congratulations again to the Thai region. They must feel very proud having both teams move on to the grand finals.
Exactly. And at this point, they're definitely looking forward to Worlds. They look very solid, very happy, having a different roster this time around. They've acquired Nixar as well. And we'll have to see how they pan out at Worlds. They definitely did us proud.
Definitely proud here. Southeast Asia, great job. For Ascension Gaming. Again, guys, let us hope for success for Ascension Gaming's run on Worlds. Thank you so much for watching the Globe Conquerors Manila Grand Finals. This is me, Vulcan and Riku, signing up for now. And again, guys, thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the champions for Globe Conquerors Manila, Ascension Gaming. Give them a round of applause. Of course, give it up for Mega Esports as well, putting the fight. Thank you so much, guys, and all the best moving forward. Guys, we'd like to award you something. We'd like to call on the regional head for Riot Games in Southeast Asia, Chris Tran, and the head of Globe Gaming, of course, Jake San Diego, as they make their way to the stage. Chris, looking good, man. Looking good, looking fly. I like that. I like that. Very nice. Going with the barong. I love it. May we call on Ascension Gaming over here? Of course, they'll be awarding the check. Eruption making his way back. What's up, buddy? So let's call our champions coming in. Hey, guys. Congratulations.
An amazing performance, I must say.
An amazing performance. Well done.
Philippines, give them some love.
Show them some love.
Diba?
They will be representing Southeast Asia.
That's right.
For Worlds happening this year. Good luck.
This is also a great sign for us for Southeast Asia. 3 wins straight. This is a chance for them to take that and that motivation into the Worlds. Right there.
Correct.
Positivity is the key. Well done, guys.
Well done. All right, so we have, of course, our check right here.
Here it is. I'll grab it.
That's a big one. Let's bring ID. Ladies and gentlemen, champions, $100,000 for Ascension Gaming, your champions for Globe Conquerors Manila 2018, and representing us at Worlds happening later this October.
This October, yeah, that's right.
That's right. That's right.
2018, remember, that's this year. In a few months long, they get to represent us proud at the Worlds.
Congratulations, Ascension Gaming. Coach, how did you like your team performing? 3-0, you must be very happy.
Yeah, I'm extremely happy and satisfied. But this is what the players wanted and expected. Well, for G4 and Lloyd, this will be their second time going back to Worlds since 2014. So, 2015.
2015.
Yes. So we're glad that we have our chance to go back to Worlds again.
And you're going to be representing all of us here in Southeast Asia, and we're very, very excited. I'm sure you're going to come back, learned a lot for the past 3 years, and it's going to be a new Ascension Gaming heading out to Worlds.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, thank you.
I also got one question here. Let's ask Nixar. How you doing, Nixar? How long have you been in Thailand, actually?
Somehow happens.
How long?
I've been in Thailand only 1 month.
1 month. But how do you feel that Ascension is now going back?
You know, I don't hear anything.
Oh, you can't hear anything. So my question is, how does he feel being a part of this team and only been there for a month and going straight to the Worlds?
So first of all, we're family, and everyone who cheer for us, we're the big family. And even, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, and also I want to appreciate for the Thai, for the Garena, for Russian community that support me and my team, and also my wife and my parents. So and right now I will say, we're going to finals and we will work harder than we worked. We are tired, but we will work, and I hope we will represent GPL in a good shapes.
Amazing words. Thank you for a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Summoners.
May we request Ascension to just head over to this side as we have the runners up, and we'd love a picture for both of you as well.
Right
so
on. So
yes,
we'll get the
we'll be awarding,
Mega.
of course, Mega Esports,
Mega
taking
Esports, if we can get you up here.
$50,000. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Give them a round of applause.
Summoners, give them a round of applause. They deserved it. Second place. Amazing work, and it's so hard. We all know it. Dito sa Pilipinas, napakahirap na pumunta sa stage na to.
All right, so Jake,
All right, here we
of
go.
course, Chris handing them over. Runners up, Mega Esports. Give them a round of applause, guys. Of course, going second, still a very valiant effort, and we wish both of you, all of you, the best moving forward within, of course, the team. Good luck. $50,000. Thank you. Let's have one picture together. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, both from Thailand coming here to the Philippines, show them some love, make some noise for Mega Esports and Ascension Gaming. Thank you so much. And we hope you do come back. Very quick, the biggest international event so far here in the Philippines. Chris, what is the future for League of Legends right here in the Philippines?
It's incredibly bright. I think there's a lot of exciting stuff that we will see in the next couple years, and I'm so excited to be part of the community here.
From Riot, Southeast Asia, Chris himself, more League of Legends. The future is bright here in the Philippines. Come on, give it up for that. That's great.
Yan ang gusto natin, di ba? We all want that. Because here in the Philippines, we are strong. We are a nation for gaming. Esports is massive here dahil sa inyo.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. And thank you so much again, Jake San Diego, Globe,
Jake.
making this happen, of course, presented by Globe. Garena, of course, organizing this and putting it together. Thank you to Lenovo, powered by Intel, and Bacchus. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Ladies
Everyone
and
from behind the scenes as well. The production staff, we love you guys. Thank you for your hard work. Everyone that's come in and worked days in, nights out for the last couple months and put all your effort. We know it, we see it. And everyone behind the scenes, thank you so much. Even the guys at the desk Napakahirap ng ginawa nyo. Thank you very much for your work. Everyone, hard work, direct. Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. One more time for both your teams. Thank you so much, Mega Esports and your champions, Ascension Gaming. Do come back. We'd love to have you guys back. And safe trip back to Thailand. Thank you so much, guys. Make some noise for
Thank you,
Conquerors
guys.
Manila.
Don't go away because we have another special surprise for you. Thank you very much, Jake and Tram. Thank you so much. Mega Esports Thailand, maraming salamat. And also Ascension. Yeah, sure.
Guys, we still have, of course, Sponge Cola to end the night. To celebrate.
That's right. It's
All
a
right.
celebration.
Ascension Gaming, of course. Show them some love. Thank you. Thank you very much. There you go. Raise that chick.
Boom.
Hey.
Represent.
And that's your trophy right there. That's your trophy.
Don't forget the trophy.
Come on, one more time. Why don't you lift that up really, really high? As they had a valiant 3-0. Lift that up one more time. You can take that with you, man. That's your trophy right there. Take
Go
it up,
for
buddy.
it.
Yeah, take it, man.
That's yours.
Ladies and
Let me
gentlemen,
lift
your
it one more
champions,
time.
Ascension Gaming. There you raise it up, bro.
Yeah.
Good luck in Worlds this October. And congratulations one more time, Ascension Gaming.
I must say, man, hard work pays off.
It's been
the
good.
discipline, the sacrifice they make
Yes.
to be in this position and come out topping this event.
It's very nice and they're very happy. You guys have been a great crowd. Nako, we're gonna have, let's celebrate. It's been a great event for League.
That's
We
right.
have Sponge Cola making their way. Ay, na yung mga mukha nila. O, tignan mo. Ayan na sila.
Ito na sila.
There you go. Don't we have more jerseys that we did not give away?
Should we give them away?
I think we
Ano,
should.
should we give those jerseys away?
Yeah, ito pa. Hindi pa natin
Oh,
natapos.
sige.
Let's give them away. There you go. Thank you. Okay. Nako, ito na.
Ito na, okay.
So we have everything here.
Pang-icebreaker
Nako,
lang
ayan
to.
na. Dahan-dahan, relax lang. Okay, sino? From the green team.
So we'll start from the blue team
Let's
first.
go Sapphire. Shay. Yung mga Shay.
Sign.
Mga kumukha ni Shay. Parang may nakita akong Shay dyan. Saan? Saan ba si Shay? Sino ba?
Sino bro?
Shay.
Shay Kalokalike ulit.
Kalokalike. Saan kumukha? Kamukha ni Shay.
Dapat may balbas, nakasalamin. Medyo rugged.
Tuwitingin lang. Shay around. Shay. Nako. You're better at this.
Wala akong
Wala
makita,
akong
Brad.
makita. Alam ko na. Sige, baba na ako. Shay. We're gonna have Sponge Cola to end
Sa
the
totoo,
night.
wala, Brad. Nahirapan ako. Oh, balbas. Sino may balbas dyan?
Si Shay ito. Shay.
Parang kamukha ito.
Shay. Pare ko. Kamukha
Ito.
ni Shay.
I think we found one.
Mas malaki yung mata ni Shay. Sorry, mas malaki yung mata niya.
Eric.
Teka lang.
I think we
Shay.
found one, brother. Just right here.
Oo nga.
Diba? Okay, paki-zoom in lang dyan sa kanya.
This guy.
Yeah, give it to him.
Shay. Ayan,
There
bro.
we go.
Yun.
Isuot mo agad, Brad.
Suot mo na
Isuot mo
yan.
agad.
Suot mo na yan, bro. Shay, tama. He's got the headphones. That's right,
Exactly.
pwede.
Baka rapper
Oh,
din siya.
this side naman. Ikaw, this side naman tayo. So, we gave away Shay's. We
Isusuot niya
gave
muna.
away
Isusuot niya muna.
Megan Young's. Nabigay na yung kay Kausep. Nabigay na.
Oh, naghubad.
Nabigay na. Si Sinyo.
Inyo.
Oh, ano to? Si Sinyo naman. Let's go for Sinyo.
Pag senior, kailangan
Ito na.
naka-cup.
Sinyo. Ito, yan.
He's gotta
San
be
ba si
wearing
Sinyo?
a cap.
San ba si Sinyo dito? Sinyo. Teka lang. Teka lang, boys. Teka lang. Sinyo. Para may nakita ako eh. Go down. Careful.
Watch your step, bro.
Yeah, careful.
Ayun, may nakita ako dyan,
May balbas si Sinyo eh. Teka lang. Ikot muna ako. Teka lang. Sinyo.
Remember,
Nako.
guys, this is a jersey that is signed by the various
Dito din ako.
particular artists.
Tingin din ako dito.
May nahanap ka na, Brad?
Ikaw. Pwede na. Congratulations, pare. Congratulations. Hindi natin nag-award dito. Let's give it to those guys. Rix, ikaw naman.
Sino ba? Eto. Jack Reed.
Yun. Nako.
Pero, bro, mahirapan tayo
Guys,
dito.
Ibang level yung kagwapuhan ni Jack Reed, ha?
Ibang klase yung kagwapuhan na
Ibang
ni
level
Jack
ang
Reed.
kagwapuhan ni Jack Reed.
Kailangan, Brad. Ganito, Brad.
Iba. It's ang magwapo yung guys. Yung buhok.
din eh.
Yung buhok.
Medyo mahaba rin yung buhok.
You know, mabuhok din.
Brad, may
Buhok
napansin
ni Jack
ako.
Reed.
Walang masyadong masyadong.
Yan, may buhok. Yan pwede. Naka-glasses. Buhok ka, maano, ang haba ng... Parang... Teka lang, sige. Teka lang.
Sino?
Sige, may buhok ka. Bibigay ko sa'yo. I'm gonna give it to you. You have the hair, but do you have the undeniable kagwapuhan? Pare.
Saan, Brad?
Alika. Sige. Focus ka dito. Maganon ka. Yan. Pakita mo yung buhok mo. Slowly. Ganon talaga. Okay. Jack. Yun, tingin mo yun. Jack Reed!
Panalo na yan!
Pwede na. Talagang nakita ko eh.
Galing
May buhok. Definitely.
Pwede ka maging scouter.
Good job, Jack. Galingan mo ha.
Shoot mo ngayon muna.
One of the very strong jungler. Not bad.
Very strong.
Very good player. Jack Reed.
Nakausip na eh.
Okay.
Bro, ito yung
so
last
we had
natin.
Jack. Iba talaga si Jack. Jack Reed making that possible.
Ito na.
Ito na. Christian Bautista. Yun. Dapat Magaling kumanta.
So, kailangan marinig yung boses.
Okay. Sino magaling kumanta dyan? Lahat.
Kailangan mag-sample.
Lahat kayo may talent. Lahat. Really. Okay. Eric, lahat daw sila marunong kumanta. Sige. Guys patunayan nyo yan paglaban nyo yan. Sinong magaling kumanta? Sino magaling?
Ito,
Okay.
tumatawa lang eh.
Saan?
Tumatawa lang.
Saan?
Ito lang eh.
Where?
Wala siyang sinabi. Sabi, kailangan magaling kumanta. Tumawa lang.
Magaling kumanta ha. Ito. Sige. Pagbigyan natin to. Anong kakantahin mo? Sige.
Sino tinutukoy mo? Ito?
Ha? Sige. Pakantahin natin. Sige, pakantahin. Dapat kanta.
Sino?
Kanta ni
Magaling kumanta.
Kanta ni Christian ha.
Nalito na ako, bro.
Teka lang. Pagbigyan natin.
Sorry,
Pagbigyan
nandito
natin.
ako. Daming Christian
Coming.
Bautista dito.
Ito na. I'm just making sure we get a good song by Christian. Okay, here we go. Dapat kanta ni Christian. May alam kang kanta ni Christian. Do you know how? May alam ka? Kanta. Sige nga. Look at the confidence in your eyes. Parang alam na alam ko. Oh, give him the mic. Give him the mic, bro.
Ikaw muna, ha?
O sige na. Sabihin, the way you look at me. Pwede yan. The way you look at me. Kaya mo yan. Sige na. The way you look at me.
Kada anong kanta?
Hindi, the way you look at me from Christian Bautista. Okay. Anong kanta? Anong kanta, Tris? Kahit anong kanta ni Christian. Next ka. May alam ka.
In mystery, ABC, this world can't be seen. In the world is should be.
Pwede ba? Thumbs up.
Ano?
Yes or hindi?
Wala daw.
May
Sorry,
lalaban.
Brad.
May
Pero maraming
lalaban.
salamat.
Sino yun? Ito, kanina pa to. Kanina ka pa. Ha?
Ito. Sabi niya, seryoso daw.
Seryoso? O
Okay,
sige, try natin.
Gawin niyo yung pinaka-best
Sige, go.
mo.
Si Eruption daw. O sige. Ito na.
Cause there's something in the way you look at me.
Panalo! Bigyan ng t-shirt, Christian Bautista. Sa'yo na yan. Magaling.
Galing, ha?
Magaling.
Kaya sabi niya, sa simula pa lang, sabi niya, seryoso ako.
Seryoso. And he looked at you. That made you look.
Diba?
That was great. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, Sponge Cola is about ready. Here we go. Oo nga, no. Sige, yung sa atin pa pala,
Sayang
no.
Diba? This is our way of giving back. So this is it.
Wait, eto sa akin to. Nasaan na yung mga kalbo kong kapatid?
Eto, sino gusto ng
Mga
Shiny
kapatid.
Eruption?
Sino mga hindi kailangan ng shampoo? Nakakatipid sa conditioner. Mga kalbo.
Okay, sayo muna,
Mga
Harry.
kalbo, sana.
Kalbo.
Parang tayo lang, si Kaus. Guys, may mga buhok kayo.
Sa'yo kailangan kalbo.
Mga kalbo. Guys, pare. Kitang-kita ko yung buhok mo, bro. Hindi ka kalbo. Kalbo. Nako, parang walang
Kalbo
kalbo.
daw muna kay Erito.
Bro. Hindi hubad, kalbo. Hindi hubad. Kalbo. Hindi, may buhok. Parang si... Tingnan mo yan. Tingnan mo yan. Pare, relax. Kalbo.
Okay, wait lang. Baka ito pwede kay Eruption to.
Oy, kamay
Wait lang.
Eruption.
Punta muna ako sa kabila. Pero tandaan kita.
Eruption,
Maganda yung ginawa mo.
Walang kalbo, no? Kami lang ata ni Kausap yung kalbo dito, eh.
Alright, shirt ni
Pag
Eruption.
walang kalbo, babalik ako.
It's up for grabs. We need some muscle. Ito pwede ito. Malaki din.
Mga kalbo!
Wait lang kayo.
Sino mga kapatid kong kalbo, nasa na kayo? Mga bata pa sila, hindi pa nalalagas yung buhok. Parang walang summoners na kalbo, wala. Mga Saitama dyan, uy! Buhok. Oh my God, there are literally no bald people.
Kita sa kabila, Brad.
Everyone has
Bro, I
hair.
think for you, nahirapan ka, Brad, because wala masyadong kalbo dahil masyadong bata yung mga to.
Walang kalbo. Saan? Hoy, kalbo! Halika dito! Kapatid!
Wait lang.
Napunta sa
Nanahanap
baba.
ka.
Congrats, pare. Congrats. Nice one. Isa
wait
lang.
lang.
He's the only guy. Literally the only bald guy. Congrats, bro. Congrats.
So, yung sa akin, para kay Eruption.
Nako, Eruption. Walang, ano yung peg? Bro, anong peg? Rix,
Kailangan ng ganito.
yung legs,
Yung legs.
yung hita.
Pero sa totoo,
Kailangan may ganyan.
kailangan ganito.
Guys, kailangan ganyang kapatak.
Okay, pakita nyo.
Pakita mo.
Oh, malaki din ah. One here. Babae.
Saan? Saan?
Babae, Joe.
Yung babae, pakita mo. Yan. Teka lang. Pakita mo. Yan. Inakatom.
Okay, dito muna sa akin.
Bigay mo.
Dito muna sa akin.
Eruption.
Dito, dapat ganito.
Oo.
Okay? Zoom up dito sa taas.
Oo.
Boom!
Anong klaseng eruption yan?
Yan ang klaseng eruption.
Bigay mo na.
Bigay ko na.
Bigay mo na. Effort.
Okay. Uy, dalawa sila.
Yung nasa kaliwa.
Yung sa kaliwa.
Oo,
Sino guys? Dito, ito, o ito.
Hindi, yun nandito.
Blue.
Naka-blue.
Panalo na. Ito na. Congratulations.
Huwag kayong mag-aaway.
Huwag kayong mag-aaway ha.
Mag-aaway pa kayo talaga. Grabe. Inamoy pa niya. Inamoy niya, eruption. Anong klaseng eruption yan? Alright. We have given away everything.
Pero alam mo bro, Eri, napansin ko sa mga comments, pag nanood sila ng live chat, sinasabi nila Fast and Furious.
Fast and the Furious.
Pag nanood sila, bakit ba?
Kasi Vin Diesel, ayun na,
Vin
Kalbo,
Diesel
The Rock.
and The Rock.
Hindi ko nakita yung Vin Diesel, pero The Rock nakita ko.
Pero napansin ko rin, pumayat ka.
Saitama lang ang
O,
peg.
diba?
Saitama.
Lifestyle yan.
Tama.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sponge Cola is about ready. They'll be coming out. And we're gonna celebrate on a high note, ending it.
Also, before we go into Sponge Cola, we also want to thank everybody. Lahat kayo na nagpunta today at yesterday. Maraming salamat. Isang palakpak dyan sa inyong sarili. Sa suporta ng community ng League of Legends, thank you very much.
Maraming salamat. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all celebrate the biggest League of Legends event here in the Philippines, and you heard it from Chris from Riot himself. The future is bright for League of Legends here. Again, thank you so much, Glow, for presenting this. Thank you, Garena, for putting this together. Thank you very much, Lenovo by Intel, and Bacchus. Thank you very much. Eruption's been an honor and been a pleasure working with you.
Brother.
Maraming salamat to all our casters, talent, and everyone, and to the fans and the teams. Maraming salamat. This has been Globe Conquers Manila, and to kick it off on a high note, let's give it up for Sponge Cola!
Check. Check. Check.